Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Business Jewels with Jon'll Boyd, a truth talk where we focus on progress and not perfection in learning how to create synergies between our professional and personal worlds. With closing out National Women's History Month, I wanted to bring you a special talk that hits home and work for most women, and this may even resonate with a few men out there as well. I call it the Superwoman syndrome. You know it, the one where you put on your cape, the tights, and the mask and jump straight into action as if you have everything handled, right? No problem. I have been totally guilty of this, both personally and professionally, and I'm glad to say I'm in recovery. At home, I would take on getting my kiddos up and dressed in the morning, make breakfast, do the dishes, wash the clothes, cook dinner, help with homework, go grocery shopping, pick out clothes for the next day, get pajamas on, and all while professionally trying to have it all together, as well from answering emails, jumping on conference calls, going to networking events, until by the end of the day, I would be utterly exhausted and depleted with nothing left to give to anyone else or myself. I'm just tired from saying all of that. The funny thing is no one ever asked me to do all of these things, but somehow I thought I must take ownership or that it was my sole responsibility to do them all. So I have to ask you, do you suffer from Superwoman or man syndrome? Do you resist asking for help until it's your last resort? Well, obviously, as I shared above, you're not alone. The good news is that you can learn to ask for help, and I'm going to introduce you to a process that I've adopted that has allowed me to free myself of believing I need to do it all. The process is Nora Claver's, a Chicago-based master coach, 7-step Mayday Process from her book that I've been reading called Mayday, Asking for Help in Times of Need. But first, let's dispel a few myths that we convince ourselves are truths about why we can't or don't ask for help. So you ready? The first myth: asking for help makes you look weak or needy. No, my friends. The reality, there's no shame in turning to others in true times of need. In fact, it's a sign of strength. The next myth: asking for help signals incompetence, especially when it comes to your business. Once again, totally false. The reality, seeking help, especially when it comes to your business, shows others that you want to do the job right and to develop and learn. So let's try another one. I think we can relate to this one. Asking for help can harm relationships. Whoa. Actually, healthy relationships are about give and take, not just the giving. So let's tackle another one. Asking for help puts others in an awkward position. I know you've been asked for help before. It's human nature to offer help when you see someone in need. And it's no different when others see you in need. If it's authentic, they want to help. And I've got another one for you. Asking for help, and wait for it, might lead to rejection. Reality, even a no response offers the opportunity to learn more about yourself. And I know we don't like to hear no, but it helps us with our relationships. Okay, asking for help means the job might not get done right. I've suffered from this one personally. But guys, refusing to ask for fear of losing control maintains the status quo. Nothing changes. Let go and give your helpmate or your workmate a chance to shine. here's another one for you. Asking for help means you'll have to return the favor. Oh my goodness. Help freely given should come with no strings anyway, right? Other than a simple and sincere thank you. That's the best kind of help. And then here's the last one. Asking for help just isn't the American way. Well, we all know society can lead us down some rabbit holes. So independence and self-sufficiency are admirable qualities that lead to success. Still, all great enterprises, including our own nation, were built on support, teamwork, and collaboration. So why not your own? So now that we've dispelled those myths, let's jump into the Mayday process. To make sure your Mayday signals are transmitted with both strength and clarity, Claver recommends a 7-step approach. The first one, name the need. Slow down and ask yourself some questions so that you can clarify exactly what you need. Don't become attached to your first guess for resolving the situation. Really allow yourself time to think about it. The second one, give yourself a break. You'll never be able to freely ask for help unless you truly believe you deserve it, right? Number 3, take a leap. You must have the self-assurance necessary to take a leap of faith toward the help that you seek. Number 4, ask. Phew, that's a hard one. This is the step where you actually make the request. Expand your list of helpmates, those that you trust and feel comfortable with. Generate as many names of potential helpers as you can, even those who may say no. Number 5, be grateful. Gratitude is an important part of the process. It allows you to remain gracious, humble, and open, regardless of the answer to your request. Number 6, listen differently. Whew, that's another one. Listen, not just to the words, but to the underlying emotional messages embedded in the response to your request. Maybe they're not saying no, but they're just saying not right now. Number 7, say thanks. The final step is to always say thank you. Whether the person agrees to help you or not, they consider the thought. Use the 3 thanks rule by expressing your gratitude 3 times. 3, when the agreement is struck, when the need has been set, and when you next see or interact with the person. How would it be if you saw that person again and the first thing out of your mouth is thank you for what they did previously? So now that I've outlined the 7 steps, I also believe it's important to identify resources for what you may need help with. And I happen to have an amazing circle of women who are the epitome of not super women, but women who are super. If you're in need of help with your personal health and wellness journey, I highly recommend these women-owned businesses. Deliciously Living with Ebeth and Candace Camille Enterprises, The Wellologists, and Vessels of Honor. These women I know personally and professionally, and they are well capable of helping you on your health and wellness journey. If you're in need of help with getting organized and outsourcing some administrative tasks for your professional business, I highly recommend these women-owned businesses. Ellie Virtually, Workspeed, and the Admin Suite. Again, you can't do it all alone. So ask for the help and allow them to come in and help you make your business better. I hope these can be a lifeline to you as they have been to me, while celebrating and supporting some phenomenal women in business. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Business Jewels with Jon'll Boyd. As always, please feel free to share and/or subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like or love it and want more of it. Don't forget to share, and remember, the business doesn't work unless you do.